Hey guys, welcome back to Say Mojo Homestead. We got our pigs this past week. We love having pigs on the homestead. So we also had the opportunity to talk with our pig mentor slash breeder, Ben. He brought the pigs to our homestead for us, which we are so thankful for. And we got to ask him some questions. So I want to share that information with you. And also, if you're in the Charlotte area and you are interested in pigs, I highly recommend him. He's very knowledgeable, very helpful, very supportive, and he breeds some amazing pigs. So
yeah, definitely. And he is working on really building up his breeding stock.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's already at a good place, I think, with the quality of pig.
Yeah.
But they are working on improving on that even more so.
Yeah, so definitely check him out if you are looking for a good breed of pig.
Yeah, and he also sells the meat.
Yeah.
So if you don't have room to raise it, but you're looking for a great, like, small farm, local source,
Yeah.
he's got it.
Yep. We'll put his information in the description below.
Today, yeah, we are, I don't know if we'll finish, but we're kind of hoping we'll finish, at least get very, very close to finishing our goat stalls.
Yes, our goats are going to be kidding.
Yes.
And like,
no kidding.
so cheesy.
Stole that from Jesse.
In like a week and a half, 2 weeks-ish. I don't know. Jeremy has the date.
Yeah,
in his
about
phone.
2.5 weeks.
Okay. So we have to get ready for that because if you've followed us, you know we typically pull the babies and battle feed them. This year we are not, and I'm so excited. What? We have it.
So I cannot have a nail.
You need help?
You need help with the nail?
We'll be back over there in a second.
Yep.
Okay.
Joe is helping us pull nails out of these reused boards.
Yeah.
So if you want to see how we're building these, we actually put up a video if you missed it kind of midweek last week.
So if you are not planning on pulling the babies, just be prepared because you never know. So,
Right.
So that we have that, and we've got to get these birthing stalls ready, and we'll be ready to go.
All right, so we are getting our pigs today, and I am so excited. You know you're a homesteader when you take part of the day off from work because you got a new animal coming. So the Ben is going to be delivering them for us. So he is going to be here in a second. I'm just out here kind of getting ready and waiting with anticipation for these guys. It's okay. That wire is on, so just watch yourself. Come on. Come on. Oh. Thought I had him. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. All right, guys. This is Ben. You've heard me talk about him. He's amazing. He tells us everything we need to know about pigs.
I try.
Yeah,
That's right.
he's a genius, a pig genius, right?
I try.
There you go, there you go. But he is with Clan Hannon Farms, and you guys are just over the border in North Carolina, correct?
Yeah, in Mooresboro, North Carolina.
So you guys started doing this cross last year. I think we got one of the first litters, is
Yeah,
that right?
that was one of our first sets that we got through. We actually started about 3 years ago. We started from the ground floor with our breeding stock, growing them out on our own. Completely opposite of what everybody else does. Of course,
Yeah.
we have to do things backwards to learn.
That's right.
So we're very, very impressed with the quality of the meat and the quality of the carcass in general.
So you guys do Mangalitsa and Berkshire,
Correct.
and those are the two that you cross.
Yes.
Are you still running just the purebred?
We're running pure of both
Okay.
and the cross, and we actually just started running a cross between Cooney. You know, there's so many different ways to say
Yes.
that one.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody gets confused with it, but anyway, with our Berkshire.
Okay.
And we're actually going and hoping that it'll work in a smaller homestead environment
Yeah.
as well, because it's going to be a smaller carcass, easier to maintain
Right.
pig.
Kuni, do they have
They
more of that fat?
They have more of a fat. It's not. I'm gonna tell myself here. It's nowhere near as good as the Mangalitsa. You can't.
I don't
beat
think
the
there's
Mangalitsa.
anything as good as Mangalitsa fat.
Yeah, you can't do it.
Actually, one thing that I was most excited about and most pleased with when we butchered them
Yes.
is that fat quality.
Yeah.
They came off of these, but you still got the meat quality and the meat quantity from the Berkshire.
Exactly what we wanted to achieve with that, and I think it worked out beautifully. Very, very happy with intermuscular fat and the level of the fat cap. It's not as much, 7 or 8 inch fat cap that you would get with a 18-month Mangalitsa. It's right there. It's within 2 inches. From all the carcasses I've had, have been just beautiful.
Well, I'm glad you said that, because 18 months, because Mangalitsa's do typically take a little bit longer to grow out.
They definitely do. They grow
We
slow.
took ours to processing when they were, I think, 8 months old.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was like they were butcher weight. We were right there in between, like 235 to 250 out of the 3 pigs.
In the future, we will, as I ask you guys to probably do this time, is run them to about 10 months.
Okay.
So to get a bigger carcass and a larger chop, etc.
And that still gives us in before deer season. And a quick math in my head, so I think we're good, because our processor does deer, and once deer season kicks in, we thankfully got him in this year. But yeah, it was tough. So what is your favorite thing about raising pigs?
The challenge. It's always a challenge. It's always something new.
Yeah.
It's always something to learn. And the pigs have personality. People don't realize that.
Oh yeah.
The pigs give me feedback. They give me personal feedback. And they're a delight to work with.
That was one thing that I loved. I think that's why they're my favorite animal that we have, because of their personality. Yeah. Our goats have personality too, but the pigs are just very comical. Yeah. So biggest challenge.
Yeah, definitely containment.
You do pasture raised.
We do, pasture and forest.
And you mainly just contain them with electric?
Yeah, we do not even have a perimeter fence at the farm. Majority hot wired, and it's worked great.
So how does that work when they get out? Do they stay pretty much on location?
They do.
Okay.
They do. They don't wander too far. They love each other. They know me. They know who I am. They know when I'm coming, and they know what to do. They're there. They don't go too far away.
And the first time we did pigs, I pulled up, Ben wasn't out there yet, and there's this big old Mangalitsa sow just wandering around. I was like, do I get out of the truck? Like what? Because I'd never been around pigs at that time. And I did. I texted you or called you. And was like, hey, you got one out? And you're like, oh, don't worry about it. Sure enough, like before you got there, she jumped back over the hot wire, back at her pen.
They know when they're in trouble. But they're also very docile. That's one of the reasons why we're raising them out the way we are, because they're so laid back. Makes it a lot easier to handle for guys like you that want to grow them out yourselves.
Yeah.
And they're just a great breed. And the Berkshires are the same way. They're actually even more laid back than the Mangalitsa. So.
Which, the temperament on these things are really good. I feel safe with my kids. Now, I wouldn't let them just run in here by themselves once these guys start getting size on them, but I still feel comfortable with them being around.
Yeah, usually what you would have to worry about would actually be, giving them scratches or something and then flopping on you.
If there's one thing that you could advise people with who are thinking about getting into pigs or raising pigs, feeder pigs, what would that be?
Make sure you're
Other
ready.
than buy from you.
Yeah, well, that's too. Make sure you're ready. Make sure you do your research. Make sure you ask the farmer questions. Make sure you have your containment in place, obviously, because containment is key.
Yes.
Make sure you're sourcing a good quality food, and that you have the ability to give them consistent feed and water. I mean, because it's that simple. You're good to go.
And you sell your pork, right?
Yes, we do.
So I'll put a link to their Facebook page so that you guys can look into that if you want to. But for sure. Well, thank you very much.
Thanks,
Looking
Jeremy.
forward to these 4.
Enjoy, you guys.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
So Ben just left and he gave us some awesome gifts that I'm really excited about. One is his wife makes apple butter jelly. I've never had apple butter jelly. I'm really excited about trying this. The other thing he gave us is turmeric powder, which is really cool because literally I was just thinking like 2 days ago that I'd like to try to grow our own turmeric. And now I get to try fresh turmeric powder. So I'm really excited about that as well.
Thanks. So Ben, thank you very much.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. So I'm really excited to have pigs again.
I know.
I think the day that we got them, Cass and I were laying in bed that night. I think I told you like 3 times. I'm so excited to have pigs again.
Yeah, he loves having pigs on the homestead, that's for sure.
They just add so much personality.
I know.
They top your goats, I'm sorry.
No. That's false information.
Oh. How about highs and lows?
Highs and lows.
All right, so you start.
Okay. So my high is that I started a new job, which
Yeah, that was exciting.
yeah, homeschooling and having one job and starting another. It's whatever, you know. No, this is really good. I'm actually my pastor's assistant, so I can do a lot of work from home, which is really nice, and it fits our
Yeah.
schedule and our lifestyle well, which is good. And I'm really excited about it. So excited to get in there and get stuff going. My low is probably that we had the cold weather come back. South Carolina, it's like you have first spring, second spring, 10th spring. It like
Yes, and winter comes in between
In
all those.
between
Every
all
now and
that.
then you'll get summer
Summer,
that comes in
yeah.
and visits between those.
yeah, and like as long as I've lived here, I'm still not used to it. Like my body gets all ready and for the warmth, and
You just got to expect the unexpected.
keeps me on my toes.
Yeah, it does.
South Carolina weather keeps you on your toes, but like it's cold again, and I'm not excited about that. Like. That's ready, pulling out the seeds, ready to start, thinking about garden, and then it gets cold. I'm like, going back inside. It's cold out here.
My high, no surprise, is the pigs.
Yes.
I'm super excited to have these guys. Look at them. You see them behind us? There they are back there. They're kind of blown out because we're in the shade.
Yeah.
They're in the sun. I want to be in the sun, but filming was a little, can't do that. My low, I don't know that I had a low this week because it was a really good week for me.
It's good.
Like everything with work was really good. Everything with the homestead was really good. We are like plowing ahead with that birthing stall project. Should be done with it pretty soon, like within the week, I'm hoping. So we'll definitely be
Excited.
Yes, getting the final product up on a video for you guys to see that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
He's been doing a great job busting it out.
it's been fun. And that's another high, honestly.
Yeah.
So far, we have not had to buy any lumber except
Yeah.
for the post. So that's really good.
That
We
is really
are going to have to buy the metal roofing.
It's going to be nice to have that space.
It will be very nice to have that space.
Yeah. So we just want to thank you for hanging out with us on our homestead again this weekend. We would love to hear your comments. If you love pigs, we'd love to hear if you raise them, what breeds you prefer. Also, please share us with your friends. Share us on social media.
Yeah, that's one of the easiest ways that you guys can help us out.
So we hope you guys have a great week and be blessed.